thing. Like when we signed them, yeah, we were all freaking excited. Couldn't wait for him to come over and stuff like that. And maybe, yeah, he might have set himself up to fail in some ways, John. He knew, I mean, on top of all that expectation, he just put the cherry on top by taking number 8. Whereas that was like pressure that he really didn't need to put on himself.
No, he didn't. And listen, there was a period, and bringing back to what you said about Thiago, Thiago was out for long periods of time as well. But I feel like the difference between him and Keita is that Thiago's period of sustained play led us somewhere really significant, which is a Champions League final and within 1 point of taking the league. Like that stretch where he played consistently towards the end of the 2021-2022 season was some of the best midfield play I've seen since Stevie G was playing, right? So that's like a really key difference and what we thought Keita was going to be. And to piggyback off your point of the number 8 jersey, Tim, it's why I'm kind of worried for Szoboszlai. Like, I know it's just the first season, right? He's going to be transitioning to a new manager soon. But then, coming into a new country, coming into a big team, I feel like you should do as much as possible to give yourself the best chance to succeed. And, looking at the guy who wore the shirt before you, maybe you should have gone like, hey, listen, maybe I should just slow down a bit on this and wear the number or wear a different number. But on the flip side, you can also say like, hey, I like this guy's hunger. I like this guy's belief in himself to put this number on, knowing who wore it in the past, knowing the history of this number, and then, taking the challenge kind of deal. It works both ways. So listen, it depends on if you have a glass half full, glass half empty kind of perspective.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know, like, where are you at with that, Gordo? Like, I don't know if I say, I don't know, like, I know some people do, and, we have him on, we had him in the chat before, we had him in Discord before, where they're like, oh, like, he believes in himself, and stuff like that. I mean, I'm all for confidence, but I feel like a player should look more to earn certain things, and, instead of saying, coming in cocky from the get-go. Maybe that's kind of like my personality. I will just rather come in, prove myself, and then like get those accolades as opposed to come in and be like, that's right, I'm the shit. And like start the whole process that way. I mean, Tish is probably right. He was probably like, I mean, the number 8 bar has really been lowered. So it's not what it used to be. Let me just hop over this real quick, kind of a thing. But where are you at with that, Gordo? Like, do you like that in a player where they're like, like they always talk about like a youth player didn't want to come in to fight for the spot for more and stuff. Nobody's an idiot. Like I wouldn't tell my son, yeah, go over there. I'm sure you'll beat Mo for the starting spots. Yeah, go where you can play, where you're gonna be happy and stuff like that. I just don't buy some of that has to believe in himself crap.
Well,
as a number 2 dad, what would you tell Finn?
If you could actually back it up, right? Because I know a lot of idiots that are really confident in themselves. I have a lot of friends that would gladly wear the number 8 for Liverpool, having not played a single minute of professional sports. It's like, so I think that people will too. They'll read like books, like a Michael Jordan book or something, or LeBron James, and like, you got to believe in yourself. Like, yeah, well, you also have to have like natural God gifted ability and talent as well. So like, it is a facet of being a good player, but it's not everything. And if you don't have it to back it up, if you don't have the play to back it up, and you don't have the drive, because a lot of what you hear, and it could just be coming from the agent and stuff, but he sounds a little whiny, and you can't be super confident and also, like, for lack of a better term, a little bitch, right? It's like,